Now it's time for AcesTV All Access, an inside look at what's occurring on your campus.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this year's first episode of AcesTV All Access, your home for student news and entertainment. I'm Molly Chittister.
And I'm Braden Pretch. We're glad you could join us this month to hear about all the exciting things happening at the University of Evansville here in the month of February.
Our first story involves an addition to our campus, which many of you may be slightly confused about. As you walk to classes, you may have noticed a new structure being built between Olmsted and Hyde Hall. However, many students are unsure what this will be. Now we go to AcesTV correspondent DeQuan Turner and Maria Thomas for the story.
I think the purpose of the sandbox is the entry to an underground tunnel.
I think it should host like a vending machine, but one of the cool ones that has the credit card swiper, or they can do change for 10s or 5s or 20s.
I honestly thought it was like a memorial thing that they were going to build.
I mean, in theory, that could be, a memorial.
A student beach sand garden that we want to get really big cones, and we should get some boulders in there.
Clearly, it's for sand fighting.
It's going to be like a tribute or like a piece of art or something, but I honestly don't know.
The square that is currently in the middle of the plaza area outside of Shanklin Theater is actually going to be designated with some benches on it, so there'll be some comfortable seating there. And then within the square itself, there will be some nice greenery and seating and so forth, so it'll make it feel a bit more like a plaza instead of a concrete square in the middle between two buildings. I think the students are going to like that area because it'll give them a place to sit in between classes. Really has two purposes. One, we wanted to make sure that we were maximizing the opportunity to communicate with the campus community about events going on and announcements for the campus and so forth. But with that, of course, our visitors to campus are also going to be exposed to the type of things that are going on our campus. So yes, I think it's twofold. I think the community is going to appreciate what they see in the sign. They're going to come to campus and they're going to be able to stand there and quickly see everything that's going on that week. So the primary use of the sign will be to advertise student events, student organization events and programs. Obviously there will be institution events going on as well. If there's a ball game that night, that'll be thrown up there. Plays that are taking place, concerts, lectures, and things like that. There'll also be an opportunity to use that sign for important announcements, like don't forget the last day to drop a class, don't forget to file your FAFSA, and things like that.
Thanks, DeQuan and Maria. Molly, it definitely sounds like a very informative addition to our campus.
It certainly does, Braden. Our next segment highlights an international student who traveled over Christmas break to South America and had some very interesting experiences. We now go to AcesTV reporter Charlotte Muscroft with our campus highlights.
While most students at UE spent the Christmas break relaxing at home and spending time with family, Unji Choi, an exchange student from South Korea, spent the break traveling a new continent.
I went to Lima and Cusco in Peru, and La Paz and Salsa de Uyuni in Bolivia, and the Atacama Desert in Chile. I want to try new food, I want to meet new people, and I want to travel the Machu Picchu and Uyuni Desert.
Trying new things and meeting new people is exactly what Unji did.
I met European people, American people, I think the many country people I met. I went to two deserts. One is in Bolivia, one is in Chile. The one is called Uyuni, the Salsa de Uyuni. That is not normal desert. That is very special desert. Like everything is salt, so everything is white, like a movie. Yeah, everything is white. It's so nice. And the second desert is like a normal desert, like a very big sand mountain and windy.
But she does have a favorite.
The best place is Machu Picchu. Even now, I couldn't believe I was in there. I mean, it was so amazing place. Yeah, like ancient architecture was amazing.
But these new experiences did not come without any challenges. Unji does not speak any Spanish.
Even I want to buy a bottle of water, it was challenging. Yeah, because I don't know how to speak water in Spanish. So.
But it is a challenging experiences in which people learn and gain the best advice.
By travel, I can get to know myself. Even though I couldn't speak Spanish, I very enjoyed my travel. So people, if they don't have much money, they can anywhere survive. So just go somewhere.
For AcesTV All Access, I'm Charlotte Muscroft.
Thank you, Charlotte, for that exciting story. We now turn our attention to the athletic side of campus, specifically our men's basketball team and our baseball team. The University of Evansville community has always had that family-like atmosphere, and that definitely holds true for the men's basketball program as well. Head coach Marty Simmons, now in his 6th year at UE, has been a staple in the community since he played here in the 1980s. He met his wife Angie here. His daughter Kelsey is now a junior elementary education major, and soon his son Blake will be a freshman next year playing basketball for the white and purple. Quite frankly, it's a Simmons family tradition.
Marty Simmons has always been ingrained in the Evansville community.
You know, a large part of my life has been spent, in the community of Evansville. From a college experience, I don't think I could have got a better one anywhere else.
And now so is his family. His wife Angie is a UE grad, his daughter Kelsey a junior at Evansville. It's a balancing act of family and basketball.
I'm blessed to have a good wife, I can tell you that. I do the best that I can, and I'm very proud of all my children. I think I've done a better job of separating the two, and I've really tried.
I guess our whole life has kind of been a balancing act with him being a basketball coach and being a father, being a Division I basketball coach. Now he has his own TV show and radio show because, like you said, people think he's a big deal. I don't know what that's about.
Now Marty's son Blake will join the UE Simmons tradition as he is signed on to go to school and play basketball here at UE.
Dad walked in and went and sat next to my mom and Blake, and when Blake signed his letter, I saw my dad's face and his emotion, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is real life.
I'm probably more excited to have the opportunity to coach my son than maybe he is right now. And at the end of the day, it's a unique and great experience that I think we're both looking forward to.
The balancing act of coaching and family can be stressful, but the Simmons family has found strength and unity in their UE ties.
I think it's really unique what my family has with UE and the ties we have with it. I mean, my mom went here, and she graduated here with her elementary education, and that's what I'm about to do. And Blake's coming here and following Dad's footsteps. My 10-year-old brother is talking about how he's going to be an ace.
Family is the most important thing, and to be able to have ours so close and around each other on a daily basis is something that we certainly appreciate. We love it, and we take a lot of pride in it.
A special thank you to Marty and Kelsey for helping me out with that story. Very unique situation, very special to have the Simmons family a part of our community for so long. We now move forward to the baseball season. The Purple Aces start their season on Friday, February 15th in Little Rock, Arkansas. AcesTV correspondent Cassie Curry caught up with head coach Wes Carroll and some of his players as they prep for another baseball season.
The University of Evansville baseball team begins their season on February 15, 2013. We asked some players and head coach Wes Carroll what their expectations were for this upcoming season.
My upcoming expectations for this season is actually pretty high, and we were the other day voted 8th to finish in the Valley, so that's going to light a fire under us so we can have something to work forward to. So my expectations are very high for this season.
Expectations for the upcoming season, I would say definitely win the conference. That's always something that we strive for, and then go to the tournament and win that as well. So, but we got to win the conference first, obviously, and then it'd be nice to have a 40-win season. That's always something that 30 wins is good, but we've gotten that a lot, so we want to make the next level of 40 wins. So,
I'm looking to surprise some people. Picked last in the preseason poll. And I think we can go in and surprise a lot of people, win a bunch of series. I think we can take the Valley regular season and hopefully win the tournament, make it to regionals this year, and see what happens from there.
Well, we have high expectations here in our baseball program. We feel like we can go and compete at a high level in this conference, and really excited about the arms we have coming back and the wealth of experience in our upperclassmen really to come back in our offensive lineup, our defensive lineup, and on the mound. So really reared up and ready to go for this season.
In our tradition, we like to end our show with thoughts from the student body. We now go to AcesTV correspondent John Hall, who has this month's Hurden Ridge student poll.
Well, my ideal Valentine's Day would probably have to be something very different and just straight up unexpected for my date.
A nice, quiet dinner at home and a really long movie.
I would make it so she had no idea what was happening.
Just like dinner and a movie, I guess.
She'd be blown away until the very end with every little surprise.
Hanging out on the couch watching a movie and eating popcorn or something, I mean, it's not really that big of a deal.
And knowing me, I'd probably do something ridiculous like take them skydiving.
My ideal Valentine's date is the opposite of what I did last year, which is eat at Moe's Southwest Grill and go to a crappy movie.
You know, something adventurous out there. You know, for instance, maybe flying high atop the Paris sky in a hot air balloon.
My ideal Valentine's date would be for a girl to take me out, bring me candy, take me out to a nice restaurant, maybe like Bonefish, get a nice fish, I guess, probably. And then turn on some candles, snuggle up, and then finish off the day. Like, that's about it.
So my ideal Valentine's Day would be staying in bed all day.
Thank you all for watching this month's episode of AcesTV All Access.
We hope you'll tune in next month for another exciting program. For all of us here at AcesTV, I'm Braden Kretsch.
And I'm Molly Chittister. Go Aces!
Want to be a part of AcesTV All Access or have suggestions for our show? Contact us at goacestv@gmail.com, follow us on Twitter @AcesTV, or like us on Facebook.